We have Trey, Wyatt, Colin, Tyler, and J-Mo out on the floor. Eagan ball. J-Mo. Over to Colin. Goes up for a basket, and he makes it. First basket of the game. Jump ball. Tyler throws it into Colin. Hopkins takes possession. Try to go for a three, no basket. Wyatt with the rebound, over to Colin, over to Tyler, goes up for the basket, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Driving. Wyatt takes the ball, over to Colin. Goes up for a basket, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Hopkins goes for a three, but no basket. It was a deep three. Colin takes the ball. Trey goes up for the basket, but gets fouled. He's going to throw it in to Wyatt. Over to Michael. Over to J-Mo, out of bounds.
Whoever wants to, all the JV guys will get out.
Nice defense. Good job, Wyatt. I think that was a jump ball. Timeout.
Did anybody ever get a hold of Greg?
All right, we have Michael, J-Mo, Trey, Colin, and Wyatt out on the floor. It's Hopkins' ball. Foul for Michael. Max Cheetah going in for J-Mo. Hopkins will be shooting free throws.
Go blue.
no basket. Michael gets the rebound. Over to Colin. Over to Trey. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Wyatt, who goes up. And he gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. First one's good. Nice. So Tyler going in for Trey. Current score, Eagan 3, Hopkins 2. We have 11 minutes, 13 seconds left of the first half. No basket, but Michael gets the rebound. Over to Max Cheetah, over to Colin. Over to Tyler. To Colin. Over to Wyatt. Over to Tyler, puts it up. No basket. Fighting for the ball. Max Cheetah gets it. Over to Tyler. Goes up for a basket. And he makes it. And one. Current score 5-2. Charlie's going in for Wyatt. Nice. Tyler makes the basket, bringing Eagan to 6 versus Hopkins 2. They shoot, no basket. Charlie with the rebound. Colin over to Tyler. Out of bounds. Hopkins ball.
Fire up!
They're driving. Hopkins driving. Colin took the hit, but they called it for Hopkins. They make the basket. No basket. Out of bounds, Eagan ball. Current score 6-3, about 10 minutes left, first half. Colin bringing it up over to Tyler, back to Colin. Back to Tyler. Tyler driving, over to Michael, over to Max, Cheetah. Over to Michael, over to Colin.
Good deep, good deep, good deep.
Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Charlie for a basket. Nice. Good job, Chuck. Travel on Hopkins. Eagan ball.
Let's go, Mendez.
See, we have Nick and Trey going in for Michael and Colin. Max Cheetah bringing it up. Over to Trey. Over to Tyler. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Nick. Over to Tyler. Over to Trey. Over to Nick. Up for a basket. No basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. White ball. Right out of bounds. Eagan ball. Max Cheetah bringing it up, driving over to Nick. Out of bounds, Eagan ball. Trey with the ball over to Tyler, puts it up. No basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Nick recovers it. He's driving. Puts it up. And he makes it. Eagan 10, Hopkins 3, 8 minutes 40 seconds left of the first half. Hopkins ball. They go up for a 3, no basket. They recover. They kick it out. Tried to recover. Tyler takes it. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Nick. Over to Trey.
There, Boone. Nice.
Hopkins takes the ball. They put it up for a basket. They're up to 5. Eagan still has 10. Nick bringing it up. Over to Max Cheetah. Up for a basket, no basket. They keep it inbounds over to Tyler. Up to Nick, who goes. Basket, no basket. Trey gets the rebound. Charlie goes, but he gets fouled, so he'll be shooting free throws. 2 baskets. Nice, he makes the first basket. Let's see, Max, Nick, and Trey going out. Michael, J-Mo, and Colin coming in. And Charlie makes the next one also, bringing Eagan to 12 versus Hopkins 5. About 7.5 minutes left for the first half. They make basket. Colin bringing it up over to J-Mo. Over to Michael. Oh, out of bounds. Hopkins ball. Colin recovers it. He's driving. Over to Tyler. Up for a basket and one. Current score 14-7. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. Tyler will be shooting 1 basket. And he makes it. Nice. Bringing Eagan's score to 15. Hopkins ball. Colin recovers it. Over to J-Mo. Goes up for a basket. He makes it, but they call a travel, so no basket. Hopkins ball. They go up for a three and they get it. Current score, Eagan 15, Hopkins 10. Eagan ball, Colin bringing it up. Over to Tyler. Driving up, no basket. Hopkins takes possession. They go up for three, air ball. They go up, Colin takes it for the rebound. Timeout for Eagan. All right, we're back. Eagan ball. Colin sends it over to Trey, to J-Mo, over to Colin. He's driving up for the basket. And it goes in. Nice, Colin. Current score, Eagan 17, Hopkins 10. About 5 minutes left in the first half. Hopkins ball. Foul for Colin. Hopkins maintains possession. They throw it out of bounds. Eagan ball. Max Briggs is going to throw it in over to J-Mo. Over to Colin. Over to J-Mo. Driving. Made the basket, but it doesn't count. They called a travel. Hopkins ball.
Bag work.
They put it up for three. No basket. They recover. No basket. Michael takes it up. Hopkins takes it back. And they get the basket. Current score 17-12. Eagan up. Max Briggs has the ball. Sends it over to Trey. Going up for the basket. He fouls Hopkins ball.
Ready, Bo. I just know if I can.
They go for three. No basket. Colin gets the rebound. He's bringing it up for Eagan. They call a charge. We have Tyler and Max Cheetah going in for Max Briggs and Colin. Wyatt going in for Michael. Trey sending to Max Cheetah. He's driving, puts it up, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. They call a foul against Wyatt. Michael going in for Wyatt. Hopkins shooting, no basket. Michael gets the rebound, sends it over to Tyler. He's driving. Out of bounds. Hopkins ball. Hopkins set up for 3. Bring them to 15. Eagan up by 2. 3 minutes left of the first half. Max Cheetah bringing it up. Over to Tyler. Over to Michael. Over to J-Mo. Puts it up for 3. Nice basket. Good job, J-Mo. Eagan up. Current score 20-15. Hopkins ball. They get a basket, bring them to 17. J-Mo throws it in to Trey. He was fouled. It's 1-1, so he'll be shooting. Again, that's Trey at the line. Hopkins gets the rebound. They put it up, and they make the basket. Bring them to 19. Eagan up by 1. About 2 minutes left of the first half. All right, Tyler has the ball.
Lock down, Mario. Lock down.
Over to Colin. Over to Nick. Hopkins gets the ball, but they hit it out of bounds. Eagan ball. Trey throws it into Tyler. They call it jump ball. Eagan ball. Trey throws it up to Tyler, who makes it for a basket. Bring Eagan to 22. Hopkins 19. Minute and a half left of the first half. Nick blocks. Hopkins ball. Sends it over to Trey, who sends it over to Michael. Up to Trey. Driving. Over to Nick. Over to Michael. Up for a basket. Nice, Michael. Current score 24-19. Eagan up. Hopkins puts it up, and they make a basket. Bring them to 21. Eagan up by 3. 1 minute left of the first half. Colin with the ball. Over to Tyler. Up to Colin. Tyler. Trey. Over to Colin. Up to Michael. Going for a basket. No basket.
Nice.
called on blue 12. Colin makes the basket. He'll get one more shot. Current score 25-21. And he makes the basket. Bring Eagan to 26. About 30 seconds left of the first half. Hopkins goes for a basket. Nice layup. They make it. Current score 26-23. Trey bringing it up for Eagan. Over to Michael. Over to Colin.
Keep away.
He sends it up to Trey, who goes up for the basket. No basket. Fighting for the rebound. Hopkins gets the rebound.
Boone's open.
They're going fast. They go up for a layup. No basket. Hopkins gets the basket. Bring them to 25. First half is done. Current score, Eagan 26, Hopkins 25.
ponytail should be longer than a horse.
All right, we have Trey, Max Cheetah, J-Mo, Tyler, and Wyatt out on the floor. Hopkins ball. Nice, Max steals the ball.
Stay on him.
Up to Wyatt. Up for basket, he gets fouled. What? No, it was against him. My mistake. Hopkins ball.
Oh. There you go.
They tried for a 3, no basket, but they did get a basket for 2. Bring them to 27. Eagan 26. Just started the second half. Trey with the ball.
Stay on him.
Over to J-Mo. Over to Max Cheetah. Up to J-Mo. Over to J-Mo, or no, over to Trey, who makes the basket. Nice, Trey. Eagan up by 1. Hopkins ball.
There you go.
Hopkins puts it up, and they get the basket. Current score, Eagan 28, Hopkins 29. Eagan ball. Max Cheetah over to Tyler. Puts it up. No basket. Trey fights for the rebound, but they didn't get it. Hopkins gets the rebound. They go and get the basket with the layup. They are at 31. Eagan 28. Max Cheetah throws it over to J-Mo, over to Trey, who puts it up. He gets the basket. Nice. Eagan down by 1. Hopkins ball. They're driving. They tried to put it up, no go. J-Mo gets the ball. Out of bounds. Hopkins ball. Tyler, J-Mo, and Wyatt come out. We have Max Cheetah, Nick, Michael, Trey, and Max Briggs on the floor. Hopkins puts it up, no basket.
There you go.
They get the rebound.
Ah.
Happens again. Michael gets the rebound. He sends it over to Max Cheetah, over to Trey, over to Max Briggs, over to Michael, puts it up for the basket, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. They go for 3, no basket.
Rebound.
And Nick fights for the basket, ball, out of bounds. Eagan ball. Max Briggs throws it over to Nick.
Stay on him.
Over to Max Cheetah, over to Trey, up to Nick. Out of bounds, blue ball. Hopkins quick get down the
Stay on
court.
it.
They put it up, no basket. Out of bounds. Eagan ball. Max Briggs throws it into Nick. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Trey. Hopkins takes the ball. And out of bounds. Eagan ball.
You can have some. It's okay. You can have
See Tyler going in for Max Briggs. Throw it into Nick.
I didn't mean to throw him on the phone.
Foul against number 20, Blue. Tyler's going to throw it in. Hopkins gets the ball.
Stick with it. Guys.
Out of bounds. Hopkins ball. No basket. Out of bounds. Eagan ball. No, I guess it's Hopkins ball.
Go.
Try
Nice.
for a basket. Someone's got to get the rebound. Hopkins gets the
There you
rebound.
go. Fight. Fight for it.
J-Mo goes in for Max Cheetah. I think that foul was on Michael. Or for Michael. Hopkins ball. They throw it in right under the basket. Nick with the foul. Hopkins shooting 2 baskets. They make the first one. Wyatt going in for Michael. And they make the second basket. Eagan ball. Current score 30-33. Eagan down by 3. All right. Wyatt driving, puts it up. No basket. Fighting for the rebound. Sends it out to J-Mo, puts it up. Timeout. All right, we have 9.5 minutes left. Eagan down by 3. Tyler throws it into Trey. Puts it up, gets the rebound, but it doesn't go. Hopkins takes possession. They try for 3, no basket. Wyatt gets the rebound, over to Tyler. Goes out of bounds. Eagan ball. Tyler throws it over to J-Mo, over to Nick, over to Wyatt, to J-Mo, over to Nick, drive. Oh, Hopkins takes possession. call was, but Eagan ball. Tyler throws it to Max Cheetah, over to J-Mo. Over to Wyatt. Goes up for a basket. He gets fouled. I think that was against either 1 or 2 for blue. Wyatt at the line. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. No basket. We have Chuck going in for Trey. And no basket. Tyler with the rebound. Hopkins takes the ball. Tyler gets the foul. Hopkins ball. They try for basket, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Timeout for Hopkins. Okay, we have Max Cheetah, J-Mo, Michael, Tyler, and Chuck going in for Eagan. Eagan currently down by 3. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left. Hopkins ball. Max Cheetah steals the ball.
Get in there!
Over to Michael. Over to Tyler. Going up for a basket, and he makes it. Nice. Hopkins ball. Eagan only down by 1.
Stay with it, too!
Nice defense, Max.
Oh, shoot.
They go up for 3, no basket. Chuck with the rebound. Over to Tyler.
Oh!
Out of bounds, Eagan ball. Hopkins gets the ball.
Oh, careful!
Max Cheetah steals it from Hopkins, goes up for the basket, and he makes it. Nice. Eagan up by 1, 34-33, 7 minutes left. Hopkins ball.
Careful!
They go for 3, no basket.
Follow your shot.
Fighting for the rebound. It's out of bounds. Eagan ball. Max Cheetah bringing it up. Over to J-Mo. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Wyatt, but he gets fouled. Trey throwing it in for Eagan. Number 3 blue pushing on J-Mo. Right, they throw it into Tyler. Puts it up for a basket. No basket, but he gets fouled. He makes the first basket. Nice. Eagan 35-33. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. No basket for the second one. Hopkins gets the rebound. And they get the basket. Eagan up by... Nope, tied up at 35. Throws it into Trey. Over to Wyatt, puts it up. Hopkins gets the rebound. Charging. Eagan ball. Trey throws it into Max Cheetah. Over to Tyler. Hopkins takes the ball. Out of bounds. Good defense. Eagan ball. Let's see. Michael and Nick go in for Tyler and Max Cheetah. Nick bringing it up. Over to Trey. Puts it up, no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Wyatt takes the ball, jump ball. Eagan ball. Trey sends it into Nick. Tries to send it to J-Mo, but it goes out of bounds. Hopkins ball. Score's currently tied up at 35. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left. They put it up, no basket. Wyatt gets the rebound. Jump ball. Hopkins throwing it in. J-Mo gets the ball. Over to Trey. Shoes slipped and he travels. See, we have Tyler, Nick, Max Cheetah, Michael, and J-Mo on the floor. Hopkins ball, still tied up at 35. Just under 4 minutes left. Hopkins puts it up, no basket. Michael fights for it, over to Max Cheetah. Hopkins has an injured player. Good though. All right, looks like he'll be okay. All right, Eagan ball.
Go blue! Yeah. Come on, J-Mo!
Throws it into Michael. Over to Tyler. He puts it up and gets the basket. Nice. Eagan up by 2, 37-35. Hopkins has the ball. They're driving. They throw it out. Oh, Michael takes it. Nice. Over to Max Cheetah. Over to Nick. Oh, out of bounds.
Go blue. Come on, blue.
3 minutes, 17 seconds left on the clock.
Mario.
Hopkins ball. They put it up and they get the basket, tying it up at 37.
Go D!
Nice, Tyler with the basket. 39-37, Eagan up. 2:41 on the clock. Michael steals the ball, over to Max Cheetah, puts it up for a basket. Nice. 41-37, 2:24 on the clock. Foul for Michael. Wyatt and Tyler going in for Michael and J-Mo.
Hey, go blue.
Blue with the layup. Nick over to Max Cheetah.
Nice, Mario. Hey.
Out of bounds on blue. They get another foul. It's 1-1. Current score 41-39. Trey at the line. Timeout blue. Hopkins ball. We have 1 minute, 38 seconds on the clock. Eagan 41, Hopkins 39. Trey gets the toss. He's bringing it up for Eagan. Over to Michael. Over to Nick, who's driving with a travel.
He's got a head start. You know, so there's that. He's better already. You know, I think at his age, but I don't know that he's really fire.
They go for a three, but no basket. Eagan gets the rebound. Nick bringing it up over to Max Cheetah. Tried to go for a three, but no basket. Hopkins gets the rebound. Max Cheetah fouls. Hopkins shooting 1-1. See, we have JMO and Tyler coming in for Nick and Michael, I think. All right, they make the first one. If they make this next one, we'll be tied up at 41. 43 seconds left on the clock. And it's a tie at 41 so far. Less than a minute left. Max Cheetah bringing up the ball. Over to Trey, out of bounds. All right, we have Michael and Nick going in for JMO and Tyler. Hopkins ball. 34 seconds left on the clock. No basket. They get the foul. It'll be 1-1. 19 seconds, 19.6 seconds left on the clock. He makes the first basket. We have JMO and Tyler going in for Nick and Michael. Makes second basket. We have 16 seconds. Timeout called. We have Tyler, Trey, Max Cheetah, Wyatt, and JMO on the floor. There's 15.2 seconds. Eagan's down by 1. 41-43. Max Cheetah with the ball. Over to JMO. Over to Max. Out of bounds. Timeout, Eagan. 3.6 seconds left. All right, it's going to be Eagan ball. 3.6 seconds. Current score 41-43. JMO throws it into Tyler, who puts it up. No basket. Eagan 41, Hopkins 43.